Tanzania,
Director of YMOSI, a non-profit organization registered in Sweden and Tanzania. We are working on with the farmers to accelerate transition from agro-chemical farming to regenerative farming. I would like to show you the case study that we did last year, back in November 2021. We established the Syntropic Agroforestry farm. The farm was conducted in order to show how strength the nature is and how the nature can prevail in a difficult situation. The farm that we used to grow and establish is the Syntropic Agroforestry farm was depleted due to excessive use of chemicals, fertilizers, and pesticides, where the locals used to grow sunflower, and it was all completely monoculture. And as you know, monoculture creates poor soil. And what we did, we just asked the local authorities there that we need the same area, the same plot where we can establish Syntropic Agroforestry, to show the reality that we can be able to reverse the lily situation, that the plots that were used to grow sunflower based on the chemical inputs can be transformed to an organic field where we can grow crops without using any chemical inputs. So we just plant for that, and then we grow crops out there. And this is the reality of the farm, how it is and how it looks like now. You know, Syntropic Agroforestry made a good change, and many people, they don't know about Syntropic Agroforestry. Syntropic Agroforestry, this is a form of regenerative agroforestry driven by the power of natural succession that works beyond organic, beyond the sustainable. It produces abundance. So it's like we mimic nature because it can be replicated and implemented anywhere, because it replicates nature, and it just imitates how the nature works in the forest. Whenever you go to the forest, you can just see that the forest it has a different species of trees, and that species are not the same in terms of height, even lifespan. So this is how Syntropic Agroforestry works as well. So we just integrate crops in terms of the differences in terms of height, in terms of lifespan, and also the nature and the characteristics that they have in order to nourish the soil, to save each other, to nourish in terms of nutrition, sharing of resources and water retention. So this is how Syntropic Agroforestry works. So in the near future, you can see that this is the lead game changer for modern agriculture that works with nature, because we have to ensure that we work with nature and not against it. Nature can work by itself. So what we have to do is just to create environment for nature to thrive, and then nature. I would like to say thanks so much for Bianca, the donator from Canada, who supported a lot in our project. And I cannot also be selfish to convey my sincere gratitude as well to Abundant Earth Foundation for assisting so much in my training through Syntropic Agroforestry in Kenya, and also agroforestry regeneration communities. They have done a lot of job to ensure that these rural communities get a game changer skill that can be able to assist them transform our food systems that has been broken, and we need to work together to transform our broken food system. Let's regenerate together.
Hi everyone, I'm Jackson Buzingo from Tanzania. I'm a Syntropic Agroforestry designer. I want to show you my farm, which I established back in November 2021. As you can see here right now, it is January 31, 2022. Almost 3 months have passed right now. So this is my farm, and you can see here I have a variety of crops that I've grown in my farm. There's banana here, there's also maize, also this is eucalyptus tree, this is also a natural yams. Also there is also here there's a papaya tree. Also there's other maize that are also growing. So you can see here also there is also banana. It's growing very well, and we use almost all the inputs here in the farm. We use organic materials. We don't use chemicals here. In other farms, they are complaining about the pests, but in my farm here, the nature gets itself because no pests you can see here. The whole system works by itself. And I can show you one thing that you see amazing. Here you can see these are pumpkins leaves. Pumpkin leaves gives a total cover and the shade of the whole beds that are used to grow here. And underneath here of these pumpkin leaves, there is a small tree seedlings that are still growing up. Also, there is cassava, as well as some of the species that are very miniature for right now, but they're also moving. So, Syntropic Agroforestry is very amazing because it can work and it can also assist each other. Because as you can see here, this is the eucalyptus tree. But eucalyptus tree here, as you can see, it works behind this maize. So they are planted nearby in order to assist each other in terms of nutrition and nitrogen fixing supply, because this type of plant, particularly eucalyptus, it has a dense of biomass when it grows up. So this assists the soil to generate the fertility by itself. So this is how the nature works. So in the future, you can see here, there is still also a pine tree. They're also growing very slow but sure. So after some months, I'll be having a huge very food forestry. And also, you can see there, I'm going to show you how the nature works. So you can see there is also napier grass. This napier grass, it works as a irrigation system of the system. Irrigation system of the system. That's amazing because they can work in order to capture water in the moisture. I mean in the atmosphere, and then they turn it down to the soil to assist some plants out there. So this is how nature works. So this is very amazing. You can see this is a whole farm. It works, and then I urge everyone to increase the spirit of establishing food forestry, to grow their own food in order to feed the communities, and also to promote the real and the true nature-powered nutrition that is out of chemicals, because chemicals are destroying our planet, are destroying our climate. So we have to return to the indigenous knowledge that were very essential for our community. So this is all I can say about Syntropic Forestry. Thank you.